The St. John the Evangelist school community has lost a longtime friend. Mr. J. Hoyle taught middle school social studies and religion at St. John's for 50 years. After graduating from St. Anselm's College in New Hampshire in 1969, Mr. Hoyle began teaching here that same fall. His entire professional career was dedicated to SJE school until he retired in 2019. Mr. Hoyle was an Eagle Scout, and while a teacher, he helped many in Boy Scouting by acting as a merit badge counselor. He was a family man. He and his wife, Dale, raised 3 children. Mr. Hoyle was a beloved grandfather to his grandchildren as well. Mr. Hoyle was also an author, writing a biography of his late son, Mark. Above all, Mr. J. Hoyle was a devout Catholic and a kind man. He always smiled and had uplifting words to say to his students and his colleagues. It is a well-known fact that Mr. Hoyle was a passionate Red Sox fan. He followed them through thick and thin. Mr. Hoyle began his career at St. John's School 2 years after his beloved Red Sox lost the World Series in 7 games to the St. Louis Cardinals. But Mr. Hoyle was eventually rewarded for his faithfulness to the Red Sox by witnessing 4 World Series championships. And there is no doubt that Mr. Hoyle's faith in God, family, and school has now resulted in his ultimate reward for a life well lived.
We are here to remember the beloved teacher, father, grandfather, husband, and friend of many, James F. Hoyle. Also known as Jay, but in his 50 years of teaching, he was known as Mr. Hoyle. He was one of the best teachers ever. I truly believe he cared about every student. He wanted to see them succeed and always wanted the best for every single one. Every day I walked into the room to go to history, he would have the biggest smile and look so happy to be doing what he loved most. All the students loved and adored him. One of my favorite memories was the time he had a music tie and played it acting like nothing happened, which would make everyone giggle. It always used to brighten the room. I remember the first day of class, he was proud to show us a certificate that said he was 39 forever from the Fountain of Youth. He was also an awesome builder, as I went to his house, which was an auction prize, and saw the amazing treehouse he made for his grandkids. He made sure we all believed whatever we dreamed we could achieve. That is something I will always remember and continue to believe. He truly touched all of our hearts, and his memory will never be forgotten. James F. Hoyle, June 18, 1947 to November 5th,